Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and just got done doing my stretches and exercises, and it's raining. It's not really cold, but it's about 70 degrees. On a motorcycle it'd be a little chilly, and then being wet it will be chilly. I'm trying to, we've been at another place doing our morning exercises, and Rex found a place with a lot of weeds, and so she got all these little sticker things all over, and so I cleaned her up, and then the next day she did it again, so I had to come to a new place to do our stuff. And being on the, and now it's raining. Yesterday it rained too. It got really wet yesterday. Hey, Rex, let's go. Got really wet yesterday. Yeah. And I mean, I was totally wet. I had to change clothes and everything. So we're getting morning rains here. Now, let me get inside here. I ran around the building, and so this is probably a little bigger than what I normally run, but let's see if we can get this thing so it's usable. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I'm hot now. And wow. But anyway, it doesn't, I hate to say it doesn't bother me, because it does, it's not comfortable getting all wet and nasty. Yesterday I was wet and nasty. I mean, I was totally wet. I had to take refuge in some kind of medical center, and they saw me and they saw I was really wet. So they offered me a cup of coffee, so to try to warm me up. But anyway, the thing is, and it's not like you get used to all this nasty weather and stuff like that, but what it is, you adapt the best you can to it, and I think that's one reason why people don't travel that much, because when you travel, then you get yourself in climates and conditions that you're not used to, or it's not timely. And so that's one of the problems that people face when they leave their controlled environment. Now, I say I lived down in Guatemala for 14 years, and all I had was a motorcycle. So I drove all over. And I went from Panama all the way up to Canada. And so if I don't, a lot of weird weather you have to go through, and sometimes you get cold. I was on a motorcycle, so sometimes you get cold, sometimes you get wet, sometimes you get hot. And these are things that I don't say, oh man, it's terrible, not like that. It's just, how can I cope with whatever kind of situation I'm in? But then again, you got to remember, I'm an adventurer. And as an adventurer, you get yourself into all kinds of situations, and one of those situations is weather. what kind of weather you're going to be in. And that's why weather doesn't really bother me. When there's storms and tornadoes and stuff like that, I don't get scared. There's nothing to get scared of because I know what tornadoes are and stuff like that. Now, earthquakes start happening. I get out of the building, and then I have people laugh at me because they say, well, it's just a little shaky, you know. And I say, yeah, well, one of these days this whole thing's going to fall down. I don't want to be here with concrete falling down on top of me. So then, they tease me on that kind of stuff. But like I say, adapting to unique or different kind of situations is one of the things you have to do to be an adventurer, and to get out and explore, go places, do things. Now, it's funny. Oh man, I had a guy from Oregon was telling me what kind of rain gear I need, and I thought about it. I looked at it, and then I thought, well, why do I want to spend that kind of money for gear to ride in weather that I don't enjoy riding in? I mean, when it's bad weather, I mean, hey, I can ride in the rain. I can ride in the rain. That's great until you get hit by a car. You know, I mean, it's bad. Even today, when I was coming down here, the light turned green, and what was in front of me was a homeless guy pushing his cart, and there was nobody in my right lane next to me. And boy, he just come bearing down, and here this guy was right there. I put my flashers on, I did all this stuff, and the guy skidded and everything. And he almost got him. And that's what I'm saying. When it's bad weather, bad things happen. So that's why you got to use a lot of caution. So why do I want to get in bad weather any more than I have to? I mean, you have to, because sometimes you have to. And but I say, I know I'm in bad weather. I know to use extra caution. Not everybody's as smart as I am when it comes to riding in the rain. But anyway, like I say, I'm trying to get ready for Sturgis next week. Let's see, this is Thursday. Yeah, this is Thursday. So next Wednesday, I'll be on the road, and it's going to be an adventure, and I'm preparing for it, getting everything ready, and we'll see what happens. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.